it's for, this is what they say, friendships, fun, and freedom. You can still have fun. We do have fun at these little parties or get-togethers. It doesn't have to be one of those like board meeting type things. You just go sit in there, it's boring and all that. You can have a good time. We're all about friendships, meeting new people. You do meet new people, like most of the people here I haven't even met. And then most of them, I went to Orlando for the first time last week with all these women. I had never met them in person except for her and her. So, I mean, I think that's... and Misty, yeah, and so, well, I already know them, but yeah, y'all get it. But yeah, and it was so much fun, even though it was business, we had a blast. Our company takes good care of us. They literally had like a huge black light party, 15,000 people, liquor, all that good stuff. And then our upline, Susan, that you just saw on the camera, she took us all out to Senior Frogs and paid for all of our food and all that stuff, and we just partied down. So there is a fun side to it, but there's also a business side. And the great thing is freedom. You can work from wherever you're at, whenever you want. There's not set hours, unless you do something like this, you know, like a little get-together, or you go make a wrap appointment to go meet somebody. And it literally, most of the time, takes 5 minutes or less to wrap somebody, and you got cash right there in your hand. So that's like the best thing about it, and that's why I want to do it. I've been working at the Wharf here in Petal, which is a restaurant, for like 4 years. I love it. I make good money, but this I've been doing on the side, but I want to make it like a career for me, because I have kids, 5 months old and 2.5, and I just want the freedom to be home with them. Because right now I'm working so much. My husband's working 7 days a week. I want him to be able to be home with his kids too. You know, he's never home. So if I signed him up as a distributor too. I say, you're gonna do it. I was like, I'll work it for you. You need to tell all these men, especially about this energy drink that's coming out, because it's really safe for you, but like she said, first to market natural energy drink that's healthier than any of the other energy drinks that are out there. And so, you know, that's a whole new market that we can reach. And men, we need y'all. Like most men think that this is just a woman's product, or these are women's products, and this is like a type of job that's for a woman. But that's not true. We have so many men that are part of the company. And when it's your spouse that's there with you, you get that support. Y'all are a team. Y'all do things more together. It brings you together. And then ultimately it builds you up to where y'all can both be home and spend time with your family and go on vacations and do all that stuff. So like Susan, I mean, she started rock bottom, her and her husband. And I remember they only had one car. Michael was riding a bicycle to work every single day. And then now look at them. They're only, what, 24, 25, something like that?
27 or
27.
Yeah.
They're 27. They've been with the company for 2 years and 2 months. And their average monthly income is around $40,000 a month.
Yeah, they make bank. And like, literally, I mean, they work their butt off for it. This is like your own business. You do need to work your butt off for it, put some effort into it and all that, but the great side to it is you can do it wherever you are, whenever you want. So, I mean, not many other jobs offer you bonuses like that. It's also a debt-free company, which is amazing to be bringing that many sales in and be debt-free. So they offer us amazing incentives and bonuses. Like, they just doubled our bonuses. So like, we never even had a Ruby bonus, which we'll get into that and y'all will understand that more. But they offered a Ruby bonus, and then we have a $20,000 diamond bonus, a $30,000, a $50,000, a $75,000, $100,000, and $150,000 bonus, which can all be reached if you work hard enough.
And those can be stacked. If you earn more than one, you get more than one.
If you've never reached that level before. So if you are a first-time distributor and you get Ruby, Diamond, and Double Diamond, then you get the $500,000, the $20,000, and the $30,000 bonus. And what they do is, if you get all that, they take the bonus and they do split it in 25 months. I don't know why they do that, but they do. But you have to maintain that rank, which is very doable. You can do that, but at least you're guaranteed that certain amount every single month. And that's not including what you normally would make on commission, which is your average, plus cash.
Most people are shooting for the diamond bonus. It's very doable. I did it in 12 weeks. I'm not gonna say hard work. It's not hard work. It's very easy work, but it's work. I mean, a lot of people look at multi-level marketing or any, especially health and beauty, as something to do on the side. And if you want to do it on the side just to make an extra $200-300 a month, hey, we're fine with that. If you're good with that, we're good with that. Most of us here in this room are going after the big money because we know it's very possible. So 12 weeks into I never sold anything in my life. 12 weeks in, I earned that diamond bonus. It was $10,000, and this year they doubled it to $20,000. So I don't want y'all to think that it's not doable. It's very doable. So
Double the work, double the bonuses is what Mark says.
double the work, yeah.
And the great thing about this company too, that I like, they are a Christian-based company. For some people, that doesn't matter. For people, for me, that mattered to me.
That was my tip.
They are involved in the people that work for them. Most of the time, we work for companies like that, you don't even know who the person is. But Mark Pentecost and his wife and Pam Souder, you know, they are involved. They want to make sure that we do become debt-free. They help us in any way. They offer us amazing incentives. I know in August, September, and October, they did a drawing, a drawing for 20 people for 3 months in a row, and just gave them $20,000. And that's $1.2 million in 3 months that they just gave.
Just handing it out.
Yep, because they can do it.
They can do it because they're a debt-free company. There's not hardly any companies out there, because everything that Mark does, and we are bragging on him, but my gosh, you know, him and his wife, he was a high school basketball coach, she was stay-at-home mom, and so they needed an extra $500 a month to pay off credit card debt. And they sat down Thursday nights and decided to work, I don't believe it was this company in the very beginning, it was another company.
Yeah.
And so they did okay, and Mark's dad actually told him, I see an opportunity for you, and it was these wraps. They were only sold in France, and in high-end salons for $300 each. Yeah. So they actually bought out the company. I mean, they stepped out on faith because they didn't know what was going to happen, and
Now they're rolling in money.
Yeah, but everybody told him. Everybody in multi-level marketing said, "You've got to get a jet. Y'all have got to get a huge office. You've got to show up in limos. That's just how you do this." You've got to. It's just part of how, this is our image.
That's not.
And he said, sorry. He was like, He's like, I'm not going to do it. He was like, we're going to preach debt free first, and then we'll go after the toys and finer things in life. Thank goodness he did, because when the market crashed in 2008, he went debt free, and everybody else went under with their jets and everything else.
Okay.
So now we have jets and black parties that cost $2 million and everything else. So he can literally afford to give out these bonuses that are insane bonuses.
And he does it, it's crazy, because he will say, okay, we're only doing it, you have until the end of this month. And then he keeps extending it, and he'll keep doing it each month.
Sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes he doesn't, but this last year he did it I know he did it kind of like in the spring, he kept going, and then he stopped it and then brought it back like 2 months later and did it for like 3 more months.
And the reason he does that is because he shows people you never, ever, ever know what's going to happen with his company. So let's say you shoot for diamond and you don't get it. Do not stop working. If I can tell you anything, it is to not stop working, because he'll turn around a month later and say, if you didn't get it, you can get it this month. And if you stopped working and got depressed and, oh, I didn't win, you know, well, guess what? You slow down and you just lost your momentum. If you keep going, you'll get the bonuses eventually anyway.
You're gonna,
hey, so what if it only is 10,000 instead of 20,000? Right?
One thing that you're gonna have, well, there's lots of things. You're gonna have people say, oh, that doesn't work, or how is something gonna work like that in such a short period of time? Well, it does work, and that's why the company is called It Works. But you're gonna have people, this is like a #1 question I get from people is, oh, it's just a pyramid scheme. I mean, isn't it a pyramid scheme? Or they'll say it. And no, there's a difference. This is what Carla and I were talking about yesterday. Pyramid scheme, there's no product to offer, and you can never surpass anybody else. There's always gonna be somebody at the top that's gonna be raking in all the money, and you're just gonna be right there. Multi-level marketing, especially this company,
and pyramid schemes are illegal. It's illegal. It is. This isn't illegal.
Yeah, and you can pass people. If you signed up under somebody else, you can pass them right back up, because you are working, you know, harder than them.
I'm still listening to my downline, but if she works harder or more or whatever better, or she just enrolls better people than I do, then it doesn't matter. She can make 10 times more than
her.
It doesn't matter. Yep.
And we have products, and we're not like other companies that have magazines full of products where you're just scrolling through. I hate to say it, Mary Kay and Avon. They have good products, I'm just saying. They always come out with like a new seasonal type magazine and all that. And that's just too many things you have to remember and tell people and all that. At least with ours, we have like that little product catalog you have right there. You see how simple it is, how thin, there's not much to look at. All of it works, and it's all natural. And that's a big thing for a lot of people, is that it's all natural. Just because you don't know half the chemicals that go into stuff that you use, and yeah, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
Some stuff isn't good for you.
And getting into this, let me tell you, you know, because with health and beauty, anything, and let me say this, I've done a lot of network marketing training, not for this company, just for myself, just network marketing and multi-level marketing in general. And they will all teach and tell you They don't care what, because they're not biased. These people that I've learned from they're just teaching network marketing in general. And they say health and beauty is the #1 thing to get into because people will never stop being vain. In fact, they're going to become more and more and more vain because you see it every day. It's all about looks, right?
Yeah.
People like you that make me want to go throw up.
They get sick of all my selfies on Facebook.
I've seen his selfies on Facebook. He puts a lot of selfies on
And
Facebook.
that's still not friend me, like, for real.
Right, and people are not going to stop being vain. But the cool thing is, they're going to be vain, but they're also trying to be healthier. So we've got an all-natural product. So we're in a good place. We've got a good compensation plan, a great compensation plan, I should say. But in network marketing, that's one thing you want to do. If you join another company today, if you leave here and you don't join It Works, that's fine. But let me give you a tip. Get with a good one that has a good product and has a good compensation plan, and do not leave it. When you sell this and you tried for 3 months and it didn't work out, and you sell that and it didn't work out, and you jumped, nobody takes you seriously. And I can go ahead and tell you, you're gonna run your people out real quick. They're gonna say, well, what's she selling this week? So I said, I don't even want you to join until you try one, because I wouldn't. I didn't let you.
I tried it
I don't
first
want
before
anybody.
I joined her.
Yeah, I don't
was
want
like,
anybody
the most I'm
to.
gonna lose out on is $25.
Right,
So
so what you got
whatever,
to lose,
know.
$25. But yeah, so I told her, I said, we're gonna wrap you first and let you see that it actually does work, because you can't sell a product that you don't believe in. So you gotta, I mean,
Be
you
a
really
product
do.
of your product.
Yep. And then all the ladies that went with us this weekend, I think they were really surprised at the top 100 money earners that walked
They're
across stage.
all different.
Because a lot of you guys are used to seeing Susan. She's this big, she's got 2 kids. She can't help it, that's just how big she is. But we have people all shapes, sizes, sex, race, everything. That has nothing to do with it. You might see somebody
That's
on
right.
stage that's 500 pounds and they're like, how are they selling these wraps? Well, you don't know their story. You don't know if they've already lost 200 pounds using our products. So that doesn't matter. If you want to find excuses as to why you can't, you will find excuses as to why you can't. If you want this money, you will get this money. That's just period. Does anybody have questions about the company or the products?
Should I be drinking water while I'm wearing a wrap?
Yes, you should. That is one thing, that is the only requirement, is that we absolutely say, please, and people don't want to do this for some reason. Take before and after pictures. They're not for us, they're for you so that you can see that it worked. And drink water. You need to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water on the day that you wrap and for the following 3 days.
It sounds like a lot, but it's really not, you know,
It's
because
really
throughout
and
the
you
whole
can still
day,
go
you
eat
do like
McDonald's
3 or 4
if you want
bottles of
to.
water.
I want to eat McDonald's.
Yeah, but if you wanted to, or pizza, or whatever.
I don't eat either.
Well, I mean, it's because you're skinny. You're a bad example. Get out. I'm kidding. You're awesome. I love you already. No, I'm so mean. I fire Priscilla like 3 times a day.
You what?
I fire
We
her.
have like a joke. I get fired all the time.
You can't fire somebody in this business. When I joined,
Hired me.
the girl, I know, right? You're fired, you're not even hired. The girl that I joined under, I didn't know her, and she was in North Carolina. And when I realized what was going on, and I was like, because just in Wrap Cash profit alone, I made $970 in my first 30 days. And so I was like, holy crap, I didn't know there was anything you could make money like that. So I was asking her at least 20 questions a day, and I was worried that she was going to fire me. I didn't know that she couldn't fire me. I really did think that she could, and I apologized. Every question I asked, I was like, I'm sorry to bother you again. And she said, you must not understand how this works. She was like, the better you do, the more money we both make. She said, so you need to keep asking questions.
We want y'all to ask as
So-
many questions as possible.
And there's no.
Is there team support?
Question.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
Good
Yes.
Lord. I have like
We are there if you want us, we're there for sure. I mean,
And you can reach business owners too. I already talked to him about it. I talked to them before y'all got here. But like, this is like one of my little tactics that I do is like, if I'm gonna approach a business owner, especially men, most of the time we know they're not gonna wanna tell people about body wraps and all that stuff. So I'll be like, okay, you have the contacts, you know all the people. I know everything about this business, so if you tell them about it and send them my way, then I'll get them up under you, and then it'll help you make money, it'll help me make money. And basically, they're not having to do anything about it except for tell some people about it and then send them my way. So
if you're a man and you want to do this and you understand the business end of it, that's what I do. Now, if you're a woman and you don't want to do that for a man, that's your prerogative. This is your business. This is everybody's business. You're your own business owner. But for me personally, I do know a lot of men, for example, and y'all are going to laugh, but for me, this business, I don't care where it is. I took that lady over there and we went to the strip club a couple of weeks ago.
She did.
Because those women actually do get paid to look good. If they could cut down the amount of cellulite on their, oh honey, I'll do anything for money. I don't care what, I'm not gonna dance with them for money, I'll rap them for money. But, you know, I'm actually signing the club manager and his girlfriend. And I told them, you know, you have contacts, and then I almost fainted when they told me that their contacts were worldwide. So, but they have the contacts, I have the knowledge, and I mean, I just tell them the truth. I'll use you and you can use me and we'll make money together. And that's how I do it with a lot of men in the company. Because I mean, I don't see any downfall to that. Everybody's making money. So, but if there's men that do want to do it, they can do it off of more of the supplements.
Yeah.
And especially the energy drink that came out, that's going to be huge.
We have stuff also for like what I tell my husband, because he's not, I mean, I have wrapped him, I made him wrap anyways, but he wasn't all about the water. He still drank beer and still lost inches, but I don't advise that. But we have Relief, and that's for a lot of, we have the Relief, and that's something that really targets the men, especially the hardworking man. And what I mean by that is like construction worker, you're out there in the field, you know. They love that. That stuff really works, and what it does, it helps with your bones and joints, and it helps to rebuild it. It doesn't just cover it up to help, you know, make the aches go away and then it comes right back. It actually helps to build the cartilage back and fix it, not just cover up the hurting, you know. And then there's also, of course, that energy drink that's coming out, and then we have ProFit and New You. ProFit's like a protein powder. It comes in chocolate and vanilla. You can make brownies with it, pancakes, or you can use it as a meal replacement, but it does help to build that lean muscle mass, you know, it's for a lot of people who work out, pre-workout or post-workout drink. And then we have the New You, which that, to me, it gives me energy. It also at night, if you take it, it does help you to sleep. So it's crazy how it does both. But it also helps to build lean muscle mass. So also, if you know people are trying to gain weight, you can use the New You on. See, the reason why I'm talking about ThermaFit and she's talking about Fat Fighters and stuff is because mainly when people come to me, they ask about weight loss. And those two go hand in hand. The ThermaFit gives you insane amount of energy. I love it so much.
We're both on it right now.
I know. it helps to burn 278 calories per pill, and you can take it up to 3 times a day. So you're burning, I think, around 834 calories in a day, and you're not even exercising or eating healthy. It's just from a pill, and it's all natural, so that's also an amazing thing. And it speeds up your metabolism. So the Fat Fighters, they block 30% of fat and 70% of carbs, and it suppresses your appetite. And then you have the ThermaFit that gives you energy and burns calories, and then speeds up your metabolism.
And if you do the greens, it's going to help even more. The greens, they do alkalize the body, and disease and sickness cannot thrive in an alkaline state. Am I telling you that the greens will cure whatever ailment that you have, or cancer or anything like that? No, but I am telling you that if your body is in an alkaline state instead of an acidic state, that you can't get those things. I know that last year, Chris and I never met our, not last year. Yeah, last year. Now you had a shoulder surgery that doesn't really count, but as far as sickness, we didn't even meet our deductible with our insurance. And it's because we're healthier, yep. Because, you know, if we get sick, like my little boy got the flu, that was the only sickness that we had all year. Both of my boys got the flu a couple of weeks ago, and I took them straight to the doctor. They put them on Tamiflu. We don't do flu shots. I don't believe in that. Put them on Tamiflu, and I started shoveling greens down their throat, and within 24 hours, he was completely 100% nothing. And everybody else is laying in bed for 10 days. Mm-hmm. And it's because it cannot survive in an alkaline state. So, and I'm a smoker. I don't need to be, I need to quit, I understand that. But I am a smoker. So I will never, ever, ever stop taking the greens, because cancer cannot survive in an alkaline state. It just can't. So I believe Harvard or Yale, one of those, did a 20-year study. That's a long study on complete vegans. No fish, no chicken, nothing. Complete vegans. They don't even carry whatever the cell is that can cause cancer. We all carry that, by the way. Complete vegans do not carry. They
Well, I talked to,
cannot.
they always have the answer that they need to look it up because they need to know if there's any active ingredients in anything we have that will interfere with the medication that they take.
Good
Always ask
question.
the doctor.
You can always tell, the company always says consult your, you have to say that. But I'm telling the truth. I mean, I've seen thousands, at least 10,000 clients in the past 20 months, at least, come across the Diamonds of Forever page, my clients, Melody's clients. We don't have a single product that interacts with any medical condition or medicine, except for if you're on a blood thinner, like Coumadin or any type of blood thinner, you don't need to take the greens because any kind of green leafy vegetable is going to thicken your blood.
What?
No, go ahead.
What about the minerals? I was looking at, I don't remember which one it's called. It has all the minerals in it. It has vitamin K in it.
It's vital.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's vital minerals, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and that vitamin K affects blood thinners.
Okay.
I was questioning.
Could. I've never heard of that one, but if it does, you would know. She's a nurse, so you might want to check into that. I've never heard of anything but the greens, so it might be that it's not a large enough amount to affect it, but I will check into that because I've never heard.
Okay.
That's something I want to know about.
Yeah.
And then, what else? There's one other thing. Oh, if you're pregnant, you don't want to wrap your belly. And they're also going to tell you if you're pregnant, you need to wrap, you need to ask your doctor before wrapping. If you're breastfeeding, you need to ask your doctor. They're going to say that about everything. They're going to tell you not to take Tylenol to ask
What
your
about
mother.
fat fighters?
You can, the reason why is because all of this is all natural, and anytime you're doing a detox with anything, that doesn't go to the baby. It's filtered out through your kidneys, your liver, all that kind of stuff. The baby will suck you dry of everything good in your body, and you'll get the leftovers of what's bad. Nothing that we have is going to hurt a baby. But what the stuff that we can say that you can use this without consulting your doctor is the entire facial line, the entire skincare line.
You use
The
smiling
grains.
gel.
And they still say it, but my gosh, it's fruits and vegetables. That's it. I mean, so. But yeah, you're going to run across that a lot. People will tear down something that's all natural, but then they'll go eat a weenie that's going to give them cancer in 2 years.
And then there's also if you're on prenatals and you're pregnant,
Yeah.
and there's hair, skin, and nails. You don't want to take both of them while you're pregnant, but you can do either or.
Yep, a lot of people replace their prenatal vitamins with hair, skin, and nails. It's the same thing, it's just got more biotin. So, other than that, we don't have anything that affects anybody with anything. And in fact, a lot of people, and one of them is a close friend of mine, she's a registered nurse that retired with this company this year, and she was on insulin 3 times a day. She's a small person, she just has diabetes, and she told her doctor, she said, I know that the greens and the fat fighters together can bring me off my insulin. Let's do this. And after a couple of months, she completely came off of her insulin, and just with the greens, and because it helps to regulate glucose levels. So,
I have a
Yep.
question. Okay, she has high iron, and with the greens she has to watch out with like iron consumption. The greens are really high in iron, right? So she might need to go easy on the greens.
you might want to go easy. Just check with your doctor. That's something I've never even heard of. High iron.
It gives me a migraine, it's really kind of.
That's weird, but I do know this, that the greens help a lot of people with migraines.
Yeah, that's what
So,
she
because it opens up blood vessels in your body and your brain. Check with your doctor, and in fact, take the greens chews and the greens and see which one he likes better. I'm thinking maybe the greens chews might be better, maybe, because they don't have as many green leafy vegetables in them.
Let's.
The difference in those two real quick is the regular greens, if you have to choose one over the other, the powder is the best for you. It is a probiotic. The chews are prebiotic. And so they're made to work hand in hand. but you can take them separately.
All of our products are synergized, which means you can
Yep.
take them together.
Yep.
Whereas other types of, I guess supplements or whatever, they might be targeted only towards one thing and you can't take it with something else. At least you can take ours together and wrap together also.
Except the fat fighters, you
Yeah.
have to wait.
Hmm.
The fat fighters, you have to wait after, isn't that it?
You wait so they don't absorb the fat fibers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the others. But you
Oh,
can
yeah,
still
you
take
just
them,
wanna-
you just gotta wait,
Yep.
like, right?
Yep. Yeah, the fat fibers are a carb inhibitor, so it absorbs bad things in your body. You just want to take that after. That's the cool thing about the fat fighters is it's hard to remember. I need to take this pill 30 minutes before I eat this.
It also builds your immune system, and it has 38 superfoods in it. If you read the back of it, it just lists fruits and vegetables, and it's in a powder form. You can get berry or orange. You can put it in water, juice, whatever,
It's pretty gross in water.
I like mine in water. I'm way
Berry.
I like it.
I can handle berry and water. It tastes
Berry
like
and water
lots of
tastes
stuff.
I like
like
orange
orange
ones.
ones.
But I only order the orange because when you put in orange juice, you
You
do
can't
not
taste
taste it at all.
I can't eat orange.
It gives you an insane amount of
we
energy,
can't
and
do
so for a lot of people who need energy, it's really great for it, but it's not like a 5-hour energy drink. It's all natural, there's no crashes.
There's no crash.
I think most of the people in this company can't go a day without it because they love it so much.
That's
And for
the
kids,
number one product among distributors.
Yep.
They can't live without
It's not the
greens.
body wraps. The body wraps is one of the most common, products that we have, but it's the greens. And if you have kids, kids are super picky. You want them to eat more fruits and vegetables, but let's just, face the facts, most of them aren't gonna do it. And most people will probably say, well, why don't you just make them eat vegetables and fruits? Aren't you supposed to do that, your parent? It's easier said than done. So just slip it in their drinks when they don't know
It is,
about
and there's
it.
no way, even as an adult, it would be very, very hard to get any child to eat their full serving of 8 fruits and vegetables a day. There's
That's
no way.
a lot, that's actually a lot of food.
It's a lot of food and it's very costly. Because even if you're eating your full serving, which most people aren't, but even if you are, it's not organic. And I believe there's one ingredient in our greens that holds it back from being completely organic. So that is your entire day's serving of fruits and vegetables, almost completely organic.
It's like the same as 8 salads or something they said? Something like that? 4, 8 salads. Yeah, I read it online.
8 fruits and vegetables.
But they said something else about salads. Oh well.
Well,
No, we have
I don't
the chews. It's like the same amount as is it 10 cartons?
2 chews
Yeah.
is equal, it has the antioxidants of 20 cartons of
20
blueberries.
blueberries.
Wow.
Antioxidants are what keeps you looking young, keeps your
Does it
skin
have any
replenished.
sugar in it? In the cheese?
All of it's gonna be all natural.
All natural.
Yep. If there's any in it, and I'm sure there is, I'll get the instructions.
And it tastes like Starburst. It tastes like candy.
Yep.
You're gonna want to eat them up. They're really good.
And then you don't wanna do that.
You're not
Yes.
supposed to, but
Well,
it makes
I
you
was
want
eating
to
them like
very
candy
good.
just because they tasted good, and I'm just telling you, stick to 2
You
or
don't
3.
have to wait till the kit comes in order for you to start getting customers on your website. Start telling them about it, start building that up. They can go ahead and go to your website and then just go ahead and order and do whatever. They can sign up and you're gonna do it, but your main thing you're gonna do is train them, which we have 3 simple steps and we're gonna go over that.
We're gonna
You
do
tell
all
them
of-
how to do it and then they teach their downline how to do it. Y'all all are gonna be making money.
This is what you'll get in the mail for $99. And, oh, there it is. No, I'm just kidding. I took the box of wraps out, but it comes with a box of wraps, so that's 4 wraps is in a box.
You sell it and you get $100.
Sell it, you make your money back. And there's other tools like, that come in there. I've already taken mine out, but you're gonna get some of those things like you're holding the product information sheet, some blitz cards, all that kind of stuff. Samples. And my handwriting is all distributor. Distributor. Loyal customer. I just don't write good at all. Loyal customer and bonus volume. Motor oils? What are we doing with that? I'm just kidding. Alright. So DT is distributor, LC is loyal customer, and BV is bonus volume. Alright. Bonus volume is the point system that our company runs off of. Every single product that you see in that magazine has a bonus volume attached to it except for that green fab wrap that she put around the wrap. And that's just because it's not necessary, you don't have to have it. People cannot sign up as a loyal customer just to purchase $7 fab wrap. Sorry. You don't have to have it, you can use saran wrap. So, and you can also use, Ace bandages work good, great on the arms and legs. So, Any questions? And I'm gonna get into bonus volume some more. Bonus volume does not necessarily mean that because as a loyal customer or a distributor, a box of wraps is $59. That doesn't mean that it's worth 59 bonus volume. It's actually worth 54. I don't know where they come up with the numbers or whatever, but they have a bonus volume attached to everything, and that is what you get paid off of. I like to tell people, if you sign up and you enroll 10 loyal customers and they all get a box of wraps, this is just for numbers' sake, then you're gonna have 540 BB. Okay? Your loyal customers, you get paid 15% of that BB.